Not all festivals are EDC and Ultra. Some of the best ones are the ones most people have never heard of. Here are 5 underrated festivals in the US that you should know about, Part 3. First, Elements Festival. Elements is in Pennsylvania, and the whole festival is themed around the 4 elements: fire, water, earth, and air. Each stage is designed around an element, and the music is different at each one. You'll have house and techno at one stage, bass music at another, and the production and art installations have gotten way bigger over the last few years. It still feels like a smaller festival, but the stages are actually really impressive now. Second, Secret Dreams. Secret Dreams is a bass and jam band festival that used to be at Legend Valley in Ohio, which a lot of people consider sacred ground for bass music since Lost Lands is held there. But this year, Secret Dreams is moving venues, and a lot of people are talking about it because the venue was a big part of the festival's identity. The festival is also really tied to the experimental bass scene that grew around Tipper and his events, so the artists, visuals, and the crowd all come from that same world. This one is definitely more about sound design, live visuals, jam bands, and the overall experience than mainstream EDM. Third, North Coast Music Festival. This one is on the exact same weekend as Arc Festival in Chicago. Arc is house and techno and held right in the city, while North Coast is more bass, dubstep, and mainstream EDM. So for one weekend, Chicago basically turns into a massive music city, and you can go to pre-parties and after-parties and see artists from both festivals. Fourth, Bass Canyon. Bass Canyon is Excision's festival at the Gorge in Washington, and the Gorge is probably one of the most beautiful venues in the country. The stage sits at the bottom of a canyon with the river and cliffs behind it, and during sunset, it looks unreal. This is basically the West Coast version of Lost Lands, but with a crazy view. Fifth, Core Los Angeles by Tomorrowland. Core started as a hidden stage inside Tomorrowland in Belgium, and it became so popular that Tomorrowland turned it into its own festival. Now, for the first time ever, Core is coming to Los Angeles. It's more underground house and techno, crazy stage design, and more about the atmosphere and music than big mainstream headliners. So if you're trying to switch it up and not just go to the same festivals every year, these are 5 underrated festivals you should have on your radar. Because